See, I have your sizes at 18 by 36 and 36 by 36.
It's an idea.
Okay.
I like the 18 by 36 one. The other one I'm still debating on.
Okay. And what is this one being used for? The bottom one.
It's going to be outside.
So it's going to be the main sign for the building?
Yes.
Okay. So we might want to go with maybe a longer one so we can try and get the name of the clinic larger, possibly?
You know, what I was kind of envisioning or thinking was doing kind of like separate signs but on the same post. So have like the top part of the sign be the Lemoore Clinic logo, and then below that maybe the phone numbers on like a little smaller piece, and then below that, you know, Larry Hendricks' name, and then below that the hours.
Okay. All right. So maybe if we go maybe with the same size as what we have your acrylic sign for that one, maybe something like that.
Yep.
And then let's see. I'm going to put the border on here. And I'm assuming you want to stick with these PMS colors you have for your logo?
Well, that I don't know either, because I don't know how well that's going to show up.
Okay.
I mean,
I think the colors contrast well with white, so I don't think visibility-wise it's going to be an issue. I don't, let's see. We go 18 by 36 to...
I know our hospital signage. Our hospital is in Oaks, and this is a satellite clinic of our hospital over in Lemoore. Our hospital signage is all like a maroon color. It's even darker than this logo. It's a maroon, and then we use white lettering on our signage outside our hospital.
Okay, so like the background is the darker color, and then you reverse out the text on it?
Correct.
Basically? Okay.
Yep.
Did you want to stay with something similar to that, or? I mean, that's feasible as well.
Could we look at that?
Sure. All right, let's see.
I'm just going to thank you ahead of time because this is so helpful. I like just being able to tell you and then you do it. It's great.
Okay. Now, do you think you want to? Do you think you might want to keep that the teal color at all?
You know, I was thinking either doing. Yeah, that's how our signs look at the hospital. Yeah.
Right. I mean, we could go just with all white. You know, get rid of the teal altogether.
Yep. I like that better. I just think that that's going to show up a little bit better. The only thing I'm thinking is, could we even see that with teal in the background instead of the maroon?
Sure.
I think that maroon pops more, don't you?
Yeah, you're going to get more contrast with white on the maroon than you are with the teal.
Yeah. Yeah, I really like that because it really kind of ties in with what we currently have at our hospital.
Okay. All right. Now for the acrylic sign, did you want to keep it the white with the maroon and the teal?
No, I think
is the acrylic sign being posted inside, or?
Yes.
Or where is that being posted at? Okay.
Right next to the door. And the wall is currently being painted, and it's going to be kind of a light tannish color. So the maroon sign will look nice on there. And then on this inside sign, I wanted the logo that has our little tagline underneath it. Yep, that one right there.
That would be this one.
Yep.
Okay. And did you say you wanted to do this one with the maroon background as well?
Yes.
Okay. right, now if we're going to do an acrylic sign, there's a couple of different ways we can do it. Since you're going with the maroon background, I'm trying to look at my acrylic colors. Let's see, we want to go all white, right?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Now, looking at my acrylic chips, we really don't have a red that is more of a maroon. The reds that we have are more of like a red, like a cherry red, or like a tomato red.
Okay.
So we don't have like a maroon. However, one possibility that we could do it to is 36 by 18. We could do it on clear acrylic, and we have a burgundy vinyl that is close to this color, but not exactly. It's a little bit darker. And we could do the burgundy vinyl on the back of the acrylic and then do the white text on the front of the acrylic, which I think will look nice. But it may not match unless we do this one in the same vinyl color. It wouldn't match your outdoor sign, and it's probably not going to be, let me check the PMS color on my swatch here. It's going to be a little bit darker. Our burgundy is a little bit darker than this color that's showing. Let's see, you got 208. Yeah, because I think our burgundy's probably got a little bit more brownish red in it than that PMS color. Would that be okay with you, or do you think you specifically need to match this PMS color that you have?
I'm okay with this being a little bit darker. That's fine. I would prefer that both the signs are pretty much the same color.
Mm-hmm.
So you're saying we just might have to switch materials that the inside one's made out of?
Well, it would still be acrylic, so you would still kind of have that nice sheen to the front, but
Okay.
basically the color would be on the back of the clear and the white text would be on the front of the clear. So actually it'd give it a little bit of a kind of a 3D look almost.
Sure, sure.
So let me see if I can just get, and keep in mind as well, the color on your screen is probably may or may not be close to what the vinyl color is, but our burgundy looks a little bit more like this with a little more red and a little bit darker, more around in this area here.
Okay.
It's going to be closer to that.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, and that's fine. I think that's kind of how our outside signs are at our hospital. It is a little bit darker than our actual logo color.
Okay. All right, and then how did we want to break up this text here? Did you want the name? Do you want to maybe put the name on the main sign, or?
No.
No?
I was
okay.
thinking maybe the phone number on the main sign.
Okay. Both of them, or maybe just one? Like, if people call, is it more likely that they'll call one or the other, or is it about the same?
It's probably going to be that top number.
Okay. All right, now we can do it this way. Let's just move those up a bit. There we go. And let's see. There we go. That's too bold. There we go. All right.
I mean, do you think that takes away from the name up there, or?
I don't think so. Maybe if we make it a little bit smaller, and maybe go back down to just the regular condensed instead of bold. There we go. Okay.
Yeah, that looks a little bit better.
Yeah, not quite as out there.
Right.
Yep. This down a little. Okay. All right, and then maybe the time and the name all on one? All right, what do you think about that?
I like that.
Okay. All right. And these ones are your ArmourWood. And let's see, ArmourWood does get trim caps, so let's keep that in mind. Maybe instead of having the inset border, we can just make the trim cap white. And that will cap it in. Let's see here. It is. It's just under, let's say, on the picture gallery. Right. There we go. Nope. All right. Oh. There we go. Okay. All right, so then the white border will represent the white trim cap that's going to go around your ArmourWood sign.
Okay.
What do you think about that?
How big is that bottom piece going to be?
I have it at 9 by 36.
9 by 36. Okay. And the top piece is 18?
The top piece is 18 by 36. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'll throw that on there. And then this one's 18 by 36 acrylic. For the acrylic sign, are you going to need some standoffs for that, or do you have a different way that you're going to be mounting that? Do you need some holes, or?
What would be some options? I'm kind of a rookie at this, but.
Normally with the acrylic signs, what we would do is put some holes in it, and we have these, they're called standoffs, but basically it's kind of like if this were the side view, it would look a little bit like that and have a little head to it. And basically your sign would go in here, and then it would attach to the wall, and your wall would be here. So it makes it stand up a little bit off the wall.
Oh, sure.
And
okay.
So basically your sign would go in between there, and then your wall would be here, and it would mount to the wall. And then for this, we'd probably do maybe one in each corner.
Uh-huh.
And I can have Lori give you some prices on that.
Okay, that sounds good.
Okay. All righty.
Do you have poles at all?
Do we have holes?
Poles for the outside sign?
Oh, poles. Posts or something to mount it with?
Right.
I know we can probably get some for you. I'd have to get Lori to check and see what options we have available. Like maybe if you wanted, were you thinking to maybe hang it from from like a post, or like mount it between 2 posts maybe, or something like that. I mean, there's kind of some different options. I can have her get some options on that.
Okay, I think we do probably the two post one.
The 2 post ones, like maybe 2 4x4s or something.
Right.
Honestly, though, I mean, we could probably provide it for you, but the shipping cost on that is probably going to be outrageous. It might be more cost effective for you to just pick it up at a hardware store almost. But I can never give you some prices on it.
Okay.
So there might be some. I think there might actually be some hardware that we can get for you that would make it easier to mount it to the 4x4 post. But yeah, I can never give you some options on that.
Yeah. The only other thing I'm thinking is, can we look at that the middle one and maybe bump it up even a little bit bigger, like a 24 by 36?
Like a taller? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So basically that will allow us to give us a little bit more breathing room between the phone number and the logo. Maybe something like that. What do you think of that? Or I guess we have enough room now we could stack the phone numbers. Whoops. There we go. It's not really saving much by doing it that way either.
Yeah. Yeah, I like them in the one line with the phone numbers better.
I mean, the only way to really get the logo bigger would be to make it longer.
Yeah.
You know.
I think 3 feet is plenty long.
Yeah. What if we go down to maybe like a... And that's like a 20 by 36. And then before that we had the 18.
Mhm.
What do you think about those options?
Let me just mull them over for a second.
Okay, sure.
The vote is for the middle one, the 20-incher.
Okay. All righty. Is there anything else you want to see?
I don't think so.
If you want to hang on 1 second, I can get Lori on the phone so she can finish up with your pricing options as far as mounting. Give you some options for that, and then we can continue on from there.
That sounds great.